Josh Allen is one of the best players in the league, no doubt. But he will turn. He's been this since he got into the league. He's been dynamic, but he's also been careless with the football. Shout out to Josh Allen and the coaching staff and everybody who's gotten him. I think he has 5 interceptions this season. So obviously, last season he had 18. He's not on pace for that. Not nearly at all. What is up, though, Lions fans? I interrupted today's video just to tell you a little bit about our sponsors. And our sponsors are none other than you, the people. If you want to become a supporter, a fan of the channel, just go ahead and scan that QR code right there on the screen. You don't have to do it, but what I would like you to do, smash that like button, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you can get notified when the Motor City Cats are back at it. And now, let's get back to the show. Right? He's not even on pace for double-digit interceptions this season. But when someone has a history, you go, it's possible. TaylorMade said, I don't know how many INTs, but I know they've got 17 DPIs, so you can take some shots deep. Yeah, they got a lot of, because they play a lot of man coverage. That's why they have all those DPIs. But again, I told you this earlier in the week. They may have 17 DPIs, but they have more interceptions than they've given up touchdowns. They've got 13 interceptions. They've given up 11 touchdowns. So I'll take 17 DPIs, 13 interceptions, 11 touchdowns in 13 games. Okay? In 13 games, we're 12-1. That means we don't give up a. Caleb Williams was the first quarterback on the year to throw for more than one touchdown. He threw for 3 in one game. We've given up 11. 11 in 13 games. Listen to me now. That's not even an average of 1 per game. How many games did we go where people didn't throw any touchdown passes at all? Anthony Richardson didn't throw a touchdown pass. What's his name? Mac Jones didn't throw a touchdown pass. Who else didn't throw a touchdown pass? There were games in which people scored. Did the Dak Prescott didn't throw a touchdown pass? There were games in which people scored touchdowns, but the passes were not thrown to the end zone. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Taylor Made Media says, so you're running man. Say you run man. Josh Allen sees it and takes off straight up the middle when the LBs go to the flat. This is our defense. We run man defense. We blitz a lot, and we have the horses to run man coverage. Every defensive back in our defensive backfield is a man coverage back. Every one of them. When Kirby Joseph plays in man coverage, he allows a 50 point something, quarterback ranking, a sub 40% completion rate. Like, it's just all the stats bear it out. And again, you have the evidence, not just the numbers. You have the evidence. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Okay? Josh Allen, we have to have a plan against Josh Allen. And if you listen to AG talk earlier in the week, he said a couple of years ago, he killed us in the 2-minute offense. AG is going to put together a plan, or has put together a plan to stop Josh Allen. Is Josh Allen going to be completely neutralized? Is Josh Allen going to throw for 3 interceptions, no touchdowns, and have -5 yards rushing? Probably not. Okay? But Josh Allen is the biggest threat to you as a Detroit Lion. Josh Allen is the biggest threat. Not Keon Coleman, not Dalton Knox, not James Cook, not any of his weapons, not Khalil Shakir. None of these people are the threats that Josh Allen is. When you don't allow Josh Allen to throw it to Keon Coleman because he's plastered in coverage, and insert running back here, insert tight end here, insert wide receiver here, who's plastered in coverage because the coverage is so good in man. Okay, then Josh Allen has to make plays with his feet. And yes, Josh Allen gashed the LA Rams twice for 30 plus on the ground last week. He also scored 3 touchdowns in the air and 3 touchdowns on the ground. He also accounted for 42 points. All 42 points that the Bills scored, he also lost. So there is no panacea, you know what I'm saying, for defense. It's going to be a collective effort. We're going to play our scheme. We're going to play the way that we play. And then that's the way that we hope to stop the other team. That's what you do every single week. Is Josh Allen more dynamic than any player that we faced this year? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it going to be easy to stop Josh Allen? Absolutely not. Do I expect us to beat the Bills? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. And I just said he threw for 3 TDs and ran for 3 more and lost. I'm not telling you that Josh Allen isn't a menace. I'm not telling you that Josh Allen isn't a one-man wrecking crew. But let Josh Allen go off. Let him. It's just like Jordan. Let Jordan beat you. Let Jordan go off and limit everyone else around him. He'll go off for 63 points in Boston in overtime, but lose. I'm happy with that. I don't give a damn if we go back to Rich Rod, okay? Michigan versus Illinois, when Rich Rod was coaching the game or was coaching the team, and we beat them 67-65. I don't care if you do that. I don't care if the score is 101-100. As long as you have one more point than the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen can do whatever the hell he wants to. Right? I'm not saying that Josh Allen is anything other than spectacular. I'm not saying that Josh Allen isn't their number one priority. I'm not saying that AG's defensive scheme is not built on limiting what Josh Allen can do, whether that is limiting him specifically or limiting everything around him. And what I'm predicting, or what I'm thinking, just understanding football, you're limiting James Cook. Give him another 9 carry for 20-yard game. You're limiting Khalil Shakir. You're limiting Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman's had some drops now. We know that. Okay, he's a rookie wide receiver. Sometimes the moment gets too big and he drops the football. Okay, we're limiting Dalton Knox. We're limiting the weapons that Josh Allen has, and we know that Josh Allen has no problem being Superman, and we're making him do that, and we're doing it to his detriment. Because if he thinks that he has to put the team on his back again, look, they just lost to the Los Angeles Rams, and then you go out and you see the Rams win a game in which they do not score a touchdown. Neither one of the teams on Thursday Night Football scored a touchdown. Shout out to Dandre Campbell for ending your career. Shout out to Dandre Campbell. Just, obviously, you guys have probably already heard Dandre Campbell last night on Thursday Night Football decided he wasn't going to go back into the game. He told the team he didn't want to play no more. He was butthurt because Dre Greenlaw came back and reassumed from Achilles injury, right, in the Super Bowl, reassumed his starting role. Dandre Campbell, who had got cut from the Packers last season, okay, now has an opportunity with San Francisco, and instead of being grateful and saying he got a $5 million contract and 95% of the money was guaranteed, right? And instead of doing that, he said, nah, I don't want to play no more. But hurt because his position got taken, and took himself out of the game in the third quarter. And the funny thing was, well, not funny thing, but the unfortunate thing after that is that Dre Greenlaw had got nicked again, and Dandre Campbell wasn't unavailable because he threw a hissy fit. After the game, Charvarius Ward said, I spoke to him. He's probably going to get cut. That's crazy. When a teammate of yours comes out and says he's probably going to get cut, you know you've done some wild stuff. All of this is in the media, and of course, Dandre Campbell was cut today. So, good luck, Dandre. I don't know that you'll get another opportunity in this league. You're going to have to go on an extreme mea culpa tour. You're going to have to do some psychiatric evaluation and be like, I was in a dark place. You're going to have to be on your knees begging teams now to give you another shot, be it a 1-year deal. Hell, even bring you into training camp because they know what you are capable of doing when you don't get your way. So shout out to them. If you came for all the stats and none of the static, if you're trying to keep your Lions news pragmatic, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can get notified when the Motor City Cats are back at it. And plus, you know you can't get enough of the victory buffs.